है कैसा बेटा हुआ खींचता रहता है। Okay. Good morning, students. My voice is audible. Okay. First of all, any person still having any doubt from the chapter of sound? Okay. So, yes, Rudransh.
Good morning, Miss. Miss, I want to ask one question related from activity.
Yes.
Miss, in that activity, Miss, he has taken, Miss, the person has taken 4 test tube and filled the Miss, activity in the wind instrument to increase the pitch by decreasing the air column.
Okay.
So, Miss, in that he has taken the test tube and filled the water in the increasing manner from A to D. And then he has said that to blow the air in it. So you will find that the air blowed in A is more, in A is less shriller and D is more shriller, because D is having less air column in it. Decrease air column is decreased. So, Miss, when we are filling the bucket with water, Miss, at the starting when water is being filling, Miss, it is produce a very loud sound. Miss, it is more shriller.
Because air is maximum now.
Yes, Miss.
That test tube which is filled with a very small amount of water, that is having the capacity that maximum amount of air can be accommodated, and due to that, as wind instrument says that more is the length of the air column, more will be the sound produced. So when the bucket is completely empty, it has lot of space for air to be inside. Because of that, sound which is produced, it is very shrill.
Miss, when we are filling the water in the bucket, and miss, by some time, miss, it is decreasing in its air column, so its sound should become more shriller, no? But its sound is not becoming more shriller.
Shrill means loud. Shriller. And the other word for shriller is, the opposite of shriller is hoarse. The sound is becoming hoarse in that case. When it is completely filled, it is becoming hoarse, not shriller. Higher is the pitch, shriller is the sound.
So, miss, how it is becoming hoarse? Because when we are decreasing the air column, so it should become shriller.
Pitch
Then why
also
it-
decreases now. Pitch also decreases. And as the pitch decreases, the sound becomes hoarse. Length of the air column decreases. So as the length of the air column decreases, so pitch also decreases.
miss,
It is given in the wind instrument. Now, as the length of the air column, more is the amount of length of the air column, then pitch will be more.
So, miss, in the take the correct option, then why you have said that then the pitch of flute can be increased by decreasing its vibrating air column.
In the fluid, we are just closing the holes
Oh.
now. So
Yes.
with the fingers. So by that we are decreasing the amount of air that can be going inside. So the total length of air which remain inside, it increases. While the air which can come out and go out, it goes on decreasing. So due to that, the pitch decreases.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Arsh.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, I wanted to ask that in our book question is there which of the two will have a higher pitch, whistle or a drum? Ma'am, its answer will be whistle because pitch means means in Hindi we say tikhapan. How much less frequency is there? So, ma'am, according to me, answer will be whistle only, and
But
it will be.
yeah, yes, according to you, I also think and also given in the book. But when we discuss with among ourselves, then the answer that the other teacher also said it is drum, because it is pitch is not only that it is having shrill or hoarse sound, but it also is taking part, that is it should be elongated or it should remain there for a longer duration of time. The sound which is heard by your drum, it prolong for a longer duration of time. That's why pitch of drum is high. Also, it is going to a larger area. It is covering
Okay.
a larger area.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, sure.
Morning, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am, can you explain the difference between slur sound and flatter sound?
Beta, your voice again it is fumbling and I'm not able to understand the question.
Ma'am, can you explain the difference between slur sound and flatter sound?
Shriller sound means pitch is very high. That means more frequency. And
Okay, ma'am.
flat sound means the frequency is less.
Okay.
Yes, Shreya.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
Yes, Miss. Here it is written melophobia. Miss, melophobia is any kind of disease.
Yes.
So, Miss, in melophobia, that any type of sound, if they will hear, so they will get.
They will do the unusual activity. They will start doing the unusual activities.
With music also.
Yes.
And Miss, please explain monotone again.
Monotone means sound of single frequency.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Now, I just have gone through the notebook correction of A and B section, and it is quite strange. Many of you have still not completed the chapters. And one person is there, Ayansh Shukla. Can I see your face? Ayansh Shukla of 8th A. Switch on your video so that I can see your face at least once.
Yes, Miss, he is not there in the class, and I also have a question. Ayan Shukla is not there in the class. I'm saying, and I have question also.
You
I
have
ask
any
question.
doubt?
Yes, yes, ma'am. If we hear the sound above 80 to 85 decibel for a small period of time, means 5 to 6 minutes, then any effect will be there of that.
Continuous effect is not there, but if daily you are made to listen to that sound daily, on daily basis, slowly what will happen? The hearing capacity that we are able to hear the normal conversation from 50 decibel to 65 decibel, then our that limit can increase daily for a longer duration. That is more than 6 months or 7 months or and so on.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Akansha.
Yes, Miss, can you tell me high pitched, pitched and unpitched instruments?
Pitched and unpitched instrument. Pitched instrument which are used to produce sound having more than one pitch. But having more than one pitch, it can go or it can produce a higher pitch sound also. It is able to produce a lower pitch sound also. And but whenever they are producing the pitch, that pitch is having a nice musical tone or note. It is having a nice tone. Next, unpitched instruments are those which in which it is not fixed that to how much shriller the sound can be produced by using that particular instrument. Example, like they have given snare drums. Drum. Simple drum also is an example of this. Let us say, when we are beating the drum, if we are beating the drum slowly, we know that the sound produced, it will be of low pitch, low loudness, low pitch. But if we will beat up the drum hard, then the sound produced will be harder. That means it will be shriller. It will also cover a larger distance. So it is not a fixed parameter that this much amount of sound is produced by this particular instrument. If it is not fixed, it depends on our energy level which we will supply to the instrument. Okay. Yes, Artika. Artika, voice is not coming. Okay. Yes, Shantanu Shukla. Shantanu.
Good morning, ma'am.
Shantanu.
Ma'am, I can't understand harmony.
Can't understand harmony. Okay. Anything else? Harmony means basically when the particular sound is played at a given frequency and the sound which is produced, it is very pleasant to our ear. That particular frequency of sound is not loud and the music that is created, it is very pleasant to our ear, then that sound is considered to be of harmonic sound. Yes, now Jillian,
Yes, I have not understood timber.
not understood. Timber.
Yes, ma'am.
Timber is basically, as we know that there are three characteristics of sound. One is loudness, second one is pitch, and third one is quality. Quality of sound, also known as timbre, which says that sound of a particular type, if two sound waves are there, their loudness is same, that means their amplitude is same. Their pitch is also same, that means same number of vibrations are also completed. If I will draw the graph, suppose you can see two graphs are plotted.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For the first one, both are displacement time graph, but for the first one, I have drawn a sine wave. That means the value of amplitude, it changes regularly after a particular interval of time. Okay. We can calculate the amplitude of this wave also. Now, in the second case, second graph, I have drawn a square or rectangle type of graph. Is that clear? First one is a sine, second one is like a square or rectangle graph. Now that square and rectangle graph is showing that for a certain period of time, the displacement or the amplitude of the wave remains constant. Then the value remains same. Then after a particular time interval, that amplitude comes to 0. Then it goes to the negative side. In this case, that is quality, we say that quality help us to distinguish two tones or two notes or two sound waves having the same amplitude and same frequency, but they are differing in the shape. Shape means waveform, wave type, which type of wave we have drawn. Are you able to understand now, Jillian?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it is basically due to the thing that we are also able to sing anything, any song or anything. But the sound which is produced by our vocal cords vary with the other person.
No, ma'am.
Yes or no? Jillian,
No, ma'am.
sound does not vary. The vocal cords of yours and the other person is same. The sound produced by the vocal cords.
So always it is not same.
Always it is not same. Why? Because it is not necessary that we all will be providing the same energy level. And all of us have the same structural, basic structure is same. But there may be some difference. Like you have seen that the singers or the person who are able to sing well, they are just they are most of the time they are saying that they are practicing the thing. What is the practice? They practice the thing that they are able to sing a particular tone to a very high level. And till that high level, their voice, it does not fumble at all. They are able to produce the sound clearly at a very high pitch to a very high level. That is the thing. That is the difference in the quality. So timbre or quality of sound is basically by virtue of which we are able to distinguish two instruments. All the instrument, if suppose Casio is being played, a guitar is also being played. In the assembly also you have heard that both the instruments were played during the national anthem or during the prayer. Then also you are able to distinguish between the sound of the two instruments.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, they have to produce the tone or note for the same song. Their rhythm is same, but the wave pattern produced by both of them is different. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Artika.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Beta.
Miss, in copy, we have one question was there that types of instruments, and you have given 3 types of instruments, but reed instruments are also there, so you have not given that one.
Instruments are basically categorized into 3 types on the basis of pitch. Now, it is also given on page 96 that musical instruments are categorized or grouped into 3 main types, depending on what portion it is vibrating. Like wind
Okay,
instrument, stringed instrument, and percussion instruments. Okay.
And ma'am, please tell the difference between wind instruments and reed instruments.
Wind instrument and
Reed instruments.
reed instruments. Okay. Wind instruments are like flute, shehnai, all these are considered as wind instruments. As in these instruments, the part that is creating the sound, it is the vibrating air column. By the vibrating air column or by the air, we are able to produce the sound. Now, reed instrument, some example of reed instruments are?
Mouth organ, harmonium.
Yes, in the reed instrument, they are able to produce sound when air is blown over them. Now,
But ma'am, in flute also we blow
we
the
blow
air
the
and
air. In trumpet also, in pungi also, yes. But there is some other thing also, like in mouth organ or in the harmonium, air comes in and goes out. Both the thing is happening. By virtue of that, we are creating the sound.
okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
in the wind instrument, we are closing or opening the hole so that air can escape out. Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Shantanu Shukla.
Ma'am, which type of sound is a soft sound?
Which type of sound is?
Soft sound.
Soft sound. Sound of low frequency. Yes, Rudransh.
Yes, miss. Miss, I also want to ask related to one answer. Miss, the difference between loudness and pitch. Miss, one point you have given in loudness, that loudness is calculated by decibels, and Miss, pitch you have said that,
Calculated in decibel. Is calculated in decibels.
and Miss, pitch you have said that it is calculated in frequency.
It is measured by in frequency. It is measured by frequency. It is not calculated.
So Miss, we can say that pitch is pitch is calculated in hertz.
No. Basically, we are pitch cannot be measured. It is calculated by frequency. With the help of frequency, we are able to calculate the value of pitch. We are not able to calculate or measure the pitch directly. And one more thing, in the answers, I had written that loudness is directly proportional to amplitude. Many times you have found this relation that loudness is proportional to amplitude.
Wow.
Square. Now, instead of the proportional sign, this sign, many have written what? A. It is not A. And if in the exam you people will write down A, that loudness A, then amplitude square, then the answer will be wrong. If you are not knowing how to write, you might be knowing how to write alpha, beta, gamma. You know, na? So in case of alpha, like alpha, you have to draw. It is just like this. Like a gift ribbon. On the gift pack, it is sometimes the ribbon is wrapped up, no? So in this particular shape, like that. Okay.
And Miss, as you have said that if quantity is listen to a sound of 80 decibels, then some effect will be there. So Miss, daily we are listening a sound of
Any person is able to understand the question? Any person is able to understand the question? Yes, Artika. What he is asking?
Miss, I think he is asking that 80 decibel we can hear till, and daily we are listening loud sounds. So how our our ears don't get that.
This is the question, Rudransh.
Miss, my voice is coming now.
No, it is fumbling a lot. That's why I'm not able to understand the question.
Miss, I'm asking that daily we are listening the
Daily we are listening.
So Miss, there's no the sound of mixer grinder.
It is not coming properly. Yes, in the meanwhile, Shantanu Shukla. Shantanu.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, please can you tell all the diagrams that will come in the exam, ma'am?
All the diagrams will come.
All the
are
diagrams will come.
important. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Aditya Samant.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Miss Rudransh is asking that daily we are listening mixer grinder voice. So Miss, then it cannot damage the ears.
It can if you are supposed to listen to that sound daily. And I think it will not be played for more than 2 minutes. Okay, but daily it can cause a serious harm, that ultimately what will happen, you will be in a habit to listen to high volume only. You're not able to listen to low sound or low level of sound. Okay.
And miss, my question is that in the question answer,
Hmm.
name 3 characteristics of a sound. So miss, you have given 5 characteristics. So miss, we will learn any 3 only, no?
Which question? Name 3 characteristics.
Miss in F, answer in short. Miss, first question.
In this question, I have given 5 characteristics. There are only 3 characteristics of sound. Loudness, pitch, and quality. I think that is the answer I have given.
Yes, miss.
Then
Sorry, miss.
Hariom.
Miss, in exam, if it will come that
Speak out louder.
Miss, in exam, if it will come that write the definition of monotone, miss, then we can write dull and tedious sound is called as monotone.
Sound of single frequency is called monotone.
Miss, but in book, miss, on page number 98, miss, on box it is given the Greek word one.
That is not the definition. It is not the definition, it is the meaning.
Miss, then also we can write.
No. You cannot write down that. That is the meaning.
Miss, and in numericals, miss, statement.
No numerical is there in this chapter.
No, miss, in physical.
Oh, I was supposed to discuss that only, na? Anune? Yes. Your voice is not coming. Speak out louder.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, my question is that what do we mean by vibration cycle?
What?
Ma'am, what do we mean by vibration cycle?
Vibration cycle?
Yes, ma'am.
Vibrations which are repeated after a regular interval of time are called a vibration cycle.
Thank you.
Again, Aditya, you are having the doubt.
Miss, in F, ninth question, miss, you have given miss 5 effects. Miss, it has asked 2 effects. So miss, we will give only 2.
Okay, so if in the exam it will be 5 effect, then you will write down 2. Okay. If
No,
you have
miss.
written some extra, that is for your use. Otherwise, you people will say, Miss has said, or it is in the question, only write down the 2. So we have written the 2. Okay. That's why I have told you to write down and made you to write down all the 5. Okay. This was from this chapter. Now coming to the chapter of physical quantity and measurement. As first thing, just remember this and also correct. I am correcting in your copies also. If any graph of a wave you have to mention, you might have seen always I have written on the y-axis displacement and on the x-axis time. So whenever you will plot a wave, the diagram of a wave, on the y-axis, displacement must be written. On x-axis, time should be written. Just remember this thing. Don't tell this thing or don't give the argument that it is not given in the book. Already I have told you. Or whenever I am writing also, I am depicting it in that way. Displacement on y and time on x-axis. Clear? Next comes the part of physical quantity and measurement, and today I will discuss the numerical. Now, in the numerical, first of all, when you will solve, you will write down the given parameter, whatever is given. Like if you have to calculate, suppose the volume of any object, its mass is given, its density is given, you will write down initially that mass of the object is this, density of object is this, and then you will write down volume is equal to question mark. Then you will write down the formula. What formula you will use? Initially, the formula is density is equal to mass by volume. So we will use that formula, and by cross multiplying, we will come to the fact that volume is equal to this. So a simple way, let us say, if suppose mass of a solid grams, density of that solid is 4,000 kg per meter cube, and you have to calculate the volume of the solid. Then the simple thing, firstly, just see and look after that this value is given in gram and the other one is given in SI system. So convert this. So first of all, for the conversion, you will write down the density of solid, which is equal to 4,000 kg per meter cube. And also we know that as 1,000 kg per meter cube is equal to 1 gram per centimeter cube. So 4,000 kg per meter cube will be equal to 4 gram per centimeter cube. Now I got my parameter in the same system of unit. So by virtue of that, now I will write down the formula that is density is equal to mass of solid divided by volume of solid. Therefore, volume of solid is mass into density. You can also write down this along with these parameters. Just for easiness, you can also mention by the letter with which they are denoted. So V is equal to M divided by T. So M is 200 divided by 4, that is 50. And now the unit will be centimeter cube. Now some people will start wondering, this numerical is not given in the book. I have given the values randomly and solve the question. Is this thing clear? Now Hariom, you have the doubt. You can ask the doubt now. From the numerical part, we are discussing the numerical. What was your doubt? Yes, Hariom.
Miss, I was not having in numerical. Miss, the statements is necessary. Miss, that I was asking.
Without statement, you will not write down or solve the numerical, no? So for this part, each and every part, like for this, if you are mentioning and writing the given part, 1 mark is there.
Miss,
but if you will not write, you will lose the marks.
Miss, and formula of density is necessary in all the questions.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So now, based on that, if you will see the solved numerical problem, a piece of solid has a mass of 10 gram. When it is completely immersed in water, water level rises by 5 ml. Calculate the density. Simple thing, mass is given. And volume is rise up. How much rise? 5 ml. 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. Just remember this conversion also. Some conversions which are important from the chapter are, first one is this, that 1000 kg per meter cube is equal to 1 gram per centimeter cube. Second one is 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. Rest of the thing you already know. Okay. So in the first question, that is unsolved problem, any doubt to any person? Yes, Riddhi.
Yes, ma'am, I wanted to ask that here it is given kilogram per meter cube. So means we can also write kilogram meter to the power -1.
Where it is written?
No, miss, you are taught.
Kg per meter cube. So kg m -3 you have to write down.
This is that.
Next, in the first question, no doubt. Okay, come to the second one. A rectangular piece of wood measures 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter and has a mass of this. What is the density of the piece of wood? So again here, its length, breadth and height is given. You have to calculate the volume. Volume is length into breadth into height. Formula already I have told you. Volume of cuboid. Mass is 20 gram. You will calculate the density. Then you will compare if the density of substance is in gram per centimeter cube and its value is greater than 1, then it will sink. And if its value is less than 1, then it will float. Because water is having particular density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube or 1 gram per centimeter cube. So you have to compare with this density, that whether a substance float or sink, you will compare with these values 1000 or 1, and if the value is less or more, if the object is floating, object floats in water, if density of some object is less than 1, or you can say relative density is less than 1, and vice versa. Yes, Rudransh.
Yes, miss. Miss, my voice is coming.
Yes.
Miss, I'm asking that, Miss, how we say that the water relative density will always be 1 gram per centimeter cube? Miss, because every water will contain some amount of impurities. And
Yes, but normal water that is having the standard value, we are taking that as a standard value, not sea water, normal plain water, tap water, and its density is 1000 kg per meter cube or 1 gram per centimeter cube. Okay. Next. So second question, any doubt? And it is not necessary that the same question with the same values will come in the exam. Statement can change. Instead of, suppose in the question it is given that water is there, instead of water it can be alcohol also, it can be kerosene also, it can be any other solid also. So don't get afraid that if in that condition we are receiving the numerical, then it is out of syllabus. It is in the syllabus, and you have to do that, attempt that. It is compulsory. Okay. And in whenever you are attempting the numerical, firstly, you have to write down the given quantities. Then you have to write down what quantity you have to calculate, formula. After formula, any conversion is there, then do the respective conversion, and then you have to solve the answer. And at last, just mention what is being asked, that like density of substance, or they are saying relative density, whatever you have to calculate, just mention it properly. The rest of the numericals from the chapter and any other theoretical doubt from the chapter we will discuss in our next class, that is on Thursday. Okay, is that thing clear? And one more thing, if you people have left any of the incomplete part in your notebook, earlier I have given the incomplete note, you people have ignored it. Very few people are there who have completed the portion that is mentioned as incomplete, or I have given the incomplete note in your notebook. If not done, then no problem from my side. Ultimately, you people will lose your marks. In the internal assessment, you people will lose your marks. Okay? Okay. That's all. Have a nice day and revise the chapter to number 2 and prepare well for your exams also.